None your business. It's none your business. And none your business. Too bad I can't get this computer working so I can talk to you live on this computer and make things go swell. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I'm waiting on YouTube to contact me back still. Till then, I'll just use my phone. That's all I can do. So I'm just going to pick out some music and figure out what this November 7th is. What I had never heard anything about that date. And it interests me. That date sings to me. So I want to look it up, but I need to settle down because it's got me all excited because it resonated so with me. I thought about contacting Warrior Princess. Hey, Bama Chick. How you doing? Did you see Warrior Princess's video yet? It resonated with me, and I don't know why, so I'm looking for what's going on, so I'm going to look here on my computer, and I'm sorry that I can't take you guys along with me on the ride on this computer to figure things out, but I don't know, something about that 11/7. She's talking about 11/7 at 3 p.m. Central Time to send out your love, so I'm curious. So I'm going to look it up and see what's going on with 11/7. And what resonates with that number and why it resonates because I'm curious. I'm really, really, really curious. So give me 1 second. Let me think here. I need to think where I'm going. You guys got me distracted because I feel you. I feel you guys. I love you so much too. I don't even have to look at the text anymore. I don't even have to look at the chat anymore to even hear you guys. You too, especially. You know, you guys and Tim. You all have wonderful resonations, and I'm glad you guys are with us here. I wish I could get people to come with me and help me. Yeah, me too. I mean, you want to, and the only thing you can really do is just shine your own and resonate, and hopefully that they'll follow, and I'm sure they will if they see it, like my mother, number one, she got surprised yesterday by my abilities, and yeah, so I think I resonated with her, and hopefully she'll be following pursuit and she'll tag along with us on our little journey, do a little powwowing. But today, no powwow, not just yet. I got this kink in my back from doing that. I've been sitting like this, and I need to start remembering to straighten up my back here because I've been trying to get this darn computer going and trying to, it's so sad. It really is so sad. You guys are going to be so sad. But so I'm looking for a webcam, and I'm upstairs in the attic, and I'm searching for my old video camera. It's a VHS one. But I'm thinking if I hook it up into this computer, that I could have a camera, through the computer and like embed it through the YouTube video, right? And yeah, I couldn't find it, and I'm upstairs and I'm looking, and I'm coming back down trying to figure out this problem with YouTube, and I'm hoping that it's just time, at this point, because this was yesterday. And I'm thinking that maybe if I wait it out, it just takes some time to work kinks out or something. And yeah, sadly that didn't happen because my hubby, he brought me a webcam, and now I can't get my YouTube channel up on my computer. I'm so sad. I can't even look at my chats on the computer either, like on these videos. So I had to have Tim drag out, hopefully he got it, drag out some chat out of some. Because that's all I really care about is the chat that you guys are doing. I don't care about my own voice. I just want my people in my chat, and that scared the heck out of me whenever I lost that on both. Because I'm thinking, my people, I knew you guys, but, others, I mean, it's been centuries. I mean, I got a lot of centuries being input into my brain. So it's like really hard to remember names anymore, but I can get resonations off of people. It'd just be really hard to go throughout the YouTube community again and try and find them again. Take me forever. Which I'm sure it wouldn't take half as bad because most of you guys and everyone, the angels, are in with this Mother Nature and Warrior Princess and all of them. Jeff Daugherty, but Jeff Daugherty is kind of hard to find. People in too, because it goes that chat goes like that. So I need to stop and get some YouTube music on, I think. And I just messed up and went to the wrong place. So I apologize. I'm trying to get there. This is all just so much at one time. It's hard to input everything that they're giving me. Let me see, how do I get that? Or can I even get it on here? That'd be something. Probably can't. Where is it at? Okay. Maybe it's in another part that I'm not thinking. I don't know. I don't think it's in here. But I'll try. See, I keep doing that. I keep bending over like that. I know it's a bummer to have that camcorder and not be able to do what I want now. I didn't give a crud about my material. That's just trash to me. But, it isn't, but it is. Because I already know it, so it's not a big deal. But you guys, that was the most devastating thing, was opening my phone and looking on the computer and realizing that somebody may have sabotaged me for my big mouth. And I didn't write anything down because I'm so busy. But if I'm ever gone, I'll be back. Oh, I will be back. With a vengeance, too. I'm already here with a vengeance now. Oh, where is it at? See, I'm not used to it in the computer now, finding these songs. There it is, I think. Maybe, yeah. Okay, let's see, what can we do for the day? Haha, Web Weaver's Dance. Yeah. Perfect. Sorry about that. It's nice. Fits. It really does fit. So I'm going to be investigating. See how it fits? November 7th, Sacred Day? Oh, I spelled sacred wrong. Everything looks foreign. I can't help it. All these easy words are so hard. Hello, Third Wheel. We're just seeing what's going on with November 7th, what Warrior Princess was talking about. Because I want to find out. The Holy Souls. Ooh. The month of the Holy Souls, November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Prayer for Holy Week. Saint of the Day, Saint Achilles. Saint Achilles. Whoa, wanting to sell me something right away. That's what I get to go on for, that's what I get for going to a Catholic org, huh? Yeah, it's an org site. It's a Catholic.org. And immediately an ad popped up to buy a necklace. Like I can't make one of my own. November 7th. A powerful day. It's a special day for me too, and I'm not going to say why. HO Info. We're going to have a marathon powwow on the 7th. So if you talk to anyone else, just holler at them. Say, are you going to Christina's powwow or Nunya's powwow? Because everybody knows me as Nunya now. Yeah, just ask them if they're coming to my powwow on November 7th. I'm going to have an all-day marathon. We're going to have a freaking party because it's a special day to me. It's a very special day to me. Very special day to me. Whoa boy, am I learning something new about myself. I didn't think. I did not think, but I feel it. I feel it now. So I'd like to see anybody mess with me from this point forward. Because I thought so, but I didn't know for sure. And now I know. Wow. Boom! Talk about boom! I was born on that day. It's a TV. Thank you, though. I was born on 7th, and it's a very powerful day. And even Warrior Princess is going to celebrate it with me. I'll even have Tim spring on my live feed on over to Warrior Princess's feed over to his station so he can get both of us in one. Because that's going to be very powerful too. 2 in 1. We should all do one. That's what we should do. We all need to get together and do that powwow. Not on 7th though, I know that. But we need to do that sometime. Like, figure out a place that we can get together that's in between us all. And just like have this camping. Even just for a day, Even just for one day. Just a whole marathon of powwow all day long. Just loving the earth and loving the air and loving everything and loving everyone. Loving everybody's faith. Loving everybody's beliefs. Loving in everybody's ways. Loving in all the negative. Loving in everything. Loving in the animals. Loving in the mosquitoes. Loving in the bees. Loving in the spiders. Loving in the poison ivy. Loving in the oak. Because they're all beings suffering in this whole big mess just like we are. So yeah, we all need to get together and do some suffering together. Give that love out. So I've been talking about a powwow. So I guess the 7th will be the day. And I'm going to do it live. I'm going to do a whole day. I'm going to do it 24 hours, I think, as long as I can stay up. From the time I was born until the time later. That's all. Yep. I bet you anything it was 3:13. I'm wondering. I'm going to have to pull out my birth certificate and find out. It's awesome, though. Hey, Mama. Guess what? I'm more powerful than what I thought I was. I heard Warrior Princess talking about all day, or the day of November 7th is a powerful love day, and to come about 3 o'clock and spread your love on November 7th. And so I searched up the date, and it's considered as Chillis. It's a Chillis day, and it's a very powerful prayer day. So apparently it's a very powerful love day. Whenever they say stuff like that, that's a way for them to lie. It's a very powerful love day, a daily prayer to God. It's not God, it's a daily prayer to your love. That's how they lie to you. They want you to pray to their God, not pray to the love, the one that you're supposed to be praying to. Because if you're praying to God, then you're just praying to the lie. And then all you're doing is counteracting what we're trying to do, and that's spread the love so that we can have this web of positivity instead of negativity that's burning our skins alive because we're imploding. Just like I had thought about the positive and the negative, the whole negative is wrapped around the world, and it's making its own little web around the world, and it's spreading very quickly. And you can see that everywhere you go, and that you can see it spreading. I mean, even to people that are good at first, they're like very positive people. I know, Mama, it is my birthday. That's what I was telling everybody. It is my birthday. And I'm going to have a marathon, a powwow marathon, and I'm going to do it as long as I can from the time I was born until the time ended. And we'll see what happens out of that powwow. And I hope that everybody joins me because it's going to be very powerful. I know it is. I knew that there was a reason why I woke up this way so late in the game, and yeah, it's because I'm very powerful and I can remember it real quick, and I just didn't realize as to who I was or what I was or where I was from or what I needed to do to get back. And oh, I keep turning my computer and scrolling with my computer going down. So I thank you all for coming, and I found out what my question was, what I made the video about. But hey, if you guys want to talk, that's all right with me. We have a Discord channel going on. We thought that there was a lot of arguing and bickering about, about what beliefs you have. Everywhere we've opened up these discords, it's been happening. So me and Tim, we thought, well, we make kind of like a section out of this and put the angels in like a higher category after, we see that, they're not negative. That way we have a positive place to go, because we need a place where there is no negative. Everything is positive. Even the posts that you're posting in there needs to be cleansed of its attachments. So we made up that group over there on Discord, and we just got it set up. There's 2 stages to this group, and one is called Crossing Bridges, and that's where we take a look and we kind of clean the content, and then we bring it over to the Freedoms site, the Freedoms group there. The freedom comes from within, and that's going to be like the main positive site that we're going to be at. But we're still going to be going out into the Crossing Bridges site to help out the others, because that's what's needed here. We need guidance. We need to be we need that information to be brought, not just posted, not just slapped on there. Okay, the pictures that you put on there and the links that you put on there needs to be cleansed first, and it needs to be pertained to what a person is doing. So like, especially in Crossing Bridges, because so like if someone is arguing and bickering that like they're not thinking right, that this is the truth and that this is the only way it can be. No, it's not the only way it can be. We're all different beings. We come from different worlds and we're all getting different memories of those worlds that we lived in. We've been different beings forever now. So whatever anybody is feeling is right. So we're going to have to start bringing content to those people who think that this is the only way it can be. Like showing them that no, this is another way it can be in somebody else's eyes. Now we're going to try to help out in answering, like responding, instead of just, taking the comment out, taking the comment and the person and saying, look, this is the way we're going to answer these here, instead of, well, you answer it whatever way you want and cause a bicker in the room. It's been done once at Soul Family. It's been done twice at Fallen. And they cleaned it up quite a bit, but, it's seated in there now. And I just don't want that to happen to this particular group, so I've been cleansing everything that comes in. So even if you have cleansed it, I'm going to cleanse it again, because I'm Mama Bear. I'm protective like that of anybody that's with me anyway. But yeah, if you wanted to come over to the site, I can give you the Discord link. Just befriend me up there in the what do you call it? The YouTube thing, the YouTube message. You know how you can get a private message going with me? You can either do that, or you can go to Gmail, or you can go to my email. Whatever way you want to get a hold of me, you can just get a hold of me, and I'll decide from that point on whether or not I'm going to bring you over. I already am thinking of quite a few people already, so I'm pretty sure all you guys that are here are going. But I'm just trying, like I told Timothy, was that it just keeps happening, and once shame on you, twice shame on me, and we just can't let this happen again to another site and let it get infested like that. And And at least this way too, it opens up a bunch of doors to different beliefs as well, because the fallen angel site do not believe in the negativity forming into an apparition after it's been passed away and it can't find its way through the bardo. Now I believe that it does, so it's not really my place over there, because anything I'm going to comment is going to be disrespecting uh, their beliefs in a way, because Gordon is very particular, and I feel uncomfortable with saying anything over there because he is very particular. And so I always try to keep positive, but then I really want to talk to people, and it's kind of hard whenever there's a lot of negative going around first, and that's what was happening whenever he was gone. And then second, to even try to know who's who. So I thought it'd be best if we can have like groups, like Planetary. She has a specific, belief, and I'm sure that, other people resonate with her belief, so that we can all just like mix and mingle in these groups instead, and then get information from each other. That way we can grow together, because that's what it's going to take, because we got to get all these worship, these ritual things together, like what to put in and how to do it, and we need all that information from all. That way we all can do it, together all at once. At least that, in these powwows. At least that. I mean, we may not have to even meet up if we can really like get to a point to where we can remember each other, because I have gotten to that point. But I think I've been around for a very, 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 very long time. I think I'm very old. But I don't know. That's all in my guess. I'm feeling it. But then you just never know. Yeah, mix and mingle kind of thing, where negativity is not always best. And if you put people, and I notice that with humans, you put them in a group and they seem to work well together, and then they seem to spread out after the fact of learning their own. You know what I mean? Because right now, none of us really know our own yet. Even like I just discovered who I was. I mean, just the other day. So I don't even know what I am and how I do. And, I feel like I do, but to read it up in text, I don't. And I really liked doing it that way, though, because then I know what I am without anybody's feed in me. And I think that's the reason why I never really watched any videos as much, is because I really wanted to find out who I was, not who somebody said I was. So I found out who I was, so now I'm ready to learn it. Now I'm ready to go in, and I hope that you come to our site and feed it to me. I'm a mantis, is what I am, I found out. Um, so I'm going to be looking into that very heavily and figuring out how I can utilize everything. You are my daughter at this life. I know that, right? I know that's right. But this was a long, long, long ago. This was many, many lifetimes ago. Many, many lifetimes ago. But that's all right. Whole worlds, whole worlds, like them remaking the world over and over again. And from what I'm reading of it so far, it's supposed to be like the oldest out of all of them. So I must be pretty wise. So I'm gonna have faith in what I'm being told, and for sure, because of what happened the other day at the powwow. And no, I don't have that posted. It did have my niece in there, and I'm not going to post that. Um, but I will fix it as soon as this computer. I get everything. You know, they try to block you every way they can. I think is what's going on here, because it just seems so ironic that he brings me this, webcam, like, oh, we're here, eh, kind of thing. It just seems kind of odd to me, and those kind of things I really look at in life and think, is that really coincidence? Is this really coincidence? Because, I can't do anything, that I want to do. Like all this stuff, like, editing this video and posting it. I haven't even watched it yet. I really haven't even watched it yet. I'm kind of scared to watch it myself. But, not really scared, just intimidated and humble. I guess, yeah, intimidated and humble is the right words. Because, I mean, who would have expected that? You know, no one would have expected that. And I figured out something in that. That me and Tim, we were talking, and Timothy, we were talking, and he was saying that his skin burned. And I was just thinking how I was telling him about how, they burn whenever you touch them with your light, so they have to run and hide in the dark. Well, I wonder if the same thing is happening to them, and I'm pretty sure it probably is. Where to us, I mean, that is with the negative, the skin rashes and the skin burning. I wonder if we're actually singeing from the negative that's wet around the world right now. Go to that happy place. Yes, sir. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, and Henry says hello. And meet and greeting, meet and greeting, meet and greeting. I was talking about that computer, you said the same as I did. Okay, just making sure I got all of them, and there was no questions in there anywhere. Where you going with that gun in your hand? Where you going with that gun in your hand? Slippin' Freedom says, "Hey, Slippin' Freedoms, how you doing? We were just talking about November 7th and why uh, Warrior Princess started talking about that, because I never heard that date yet come into play in any thing I heard or anything that I've been receiving from my deity or whatever is above me, my guardian, whatever anybody wants to call it. I don't know. I don't use names. I just know that somebody guided me. So I just say my guider. My guiders, actually, because there's more than one. I just listen to the one because he can talk more my language. Um, but we were just talking about the seventh, the 11th seven, and what that means. And apparently, it's a Chile's day. It's a very powerful day of. It says this Catholic.org, which popped an ad up right whenever I went in. Go figure. Um, it says it's a very it's a feast day, November 7th. Death 313. A powerful prayer, a daily prayer. So I'm thinking that these are buttons that you can press. So I'm thinking that it has a lot to do with love that day. It's a very powerful love day. And my birthday is on that day, so I'm going to be doing a marathon powwow. I'm going to need help. If anybody's willing to help and do some live streams with this powwow to give me breaks in between and take over live streams that Tim can kind of like feed your feed over to his. Because I mean, I can just feed it all, my stuff, over to his. And then once I get done, then he'll have you come in on either Discord or he'll just take your live stream and use your live stream. He's able to do all that. I wish I could do that. I almost got there. I have the webcam now. Now I just need to get the YouTube up. It was up right before I got my webcam. Talk about it slipping. It was really a so yeah, it's a very awesome day today, and I'm gonna take it awesomely. And I just thought I'd look this up, and it's my birthday that day, and so I'm very humble that I'm enamored that this is a special day. And I know that all of them are, but of all of them, to be is love. You know, I don't know, maybe they all are. Let me see. Oh, take me from the dark, evening prayers, daily Catholic. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to a better site than this. I just picked the first one. And I love going to these religious sites to see what they have to say and then trying to decipher what they have to say about it. It makes me smarter. Good, I'm glad you're good. Slipping. Joe says the day after the election, America is going to need a lot of Yeah, it don't matter what you vote for at this point. It's pretty much seated in there. The only thing we can do is hold on and brace ourselves, guys. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Buckle up, buckaroos. But we're going. And I have a feeling that we don't have to stay here. I think that that's a lie, too. To be quite honest with you. I'm almost positive that's a lie, too. Like, I think that we can go on up to heaven. And we can get our wings. And we can come back down and save our people again. And we can be angels like my guy back behind me right now. And then he goes and he rests. And then I step in his place. That's the way it works. That's the way it always has worked. Sorry, that's him. Sometimes he comes in and he just starts talking. It's kind of hard to stop him anymore, right, Mom? My mom gets aggravated with him. Real aggravated. Hey, Loco. Hey, baby, how you doing? I was built for bumpy rides. And gotta go to the store real quick. I'll be back. All right, I'll wait for you. I love you. Take care and don't crash trying to get here again. She'll be going, oh, Nunion's on. Just kidding. Just trying to be funny while I'm looking for this sacred day on the 7th that I spelt sacred wrong. Because I'm a big goof. We can make fun of them. Ignore them. Well, it gets ridiculous though, Slippins. And if you guys need help, I can suck them out of your computer now. It seems so retarded. Peace and love and light, none of your business. You're cracking me up. Have a great day. I'll see you later. So work, have fun, be safe, and everything that you do. And that's what I think of that. BS. Oh, I spit all over my hair. That's alright. It's fake. Look, that day that I burned my thumb, nothing. At that powwow, nothing at all. It went away right away. That's how fake everything is. I think I can get away without eating forever if I wanted to. But I think you still gotta drink water to maintain this body. And maybe a little bit of nuts and berries. But I have a feeling you can make believe your way all the way through it. It's good that I don't have to find out. Okay, 2018 religious holidays. And it says something about November 7th here, so I will go in here, I guess. And it's a George Brown California religious holidays documents. It's information, I don't care. I'm looking for any right now. So if you guys have any, let me know. Send me a link. If you can't send it over to my email. It's in the About Us section on my channel. I'd love to hear about it. Because this marathon is going to take place. It's going to be an all-day event. All day. All night. From my birthday time to the end of my birthday time. Oh no, I love Kansas and Dorothy and her little dog too. Yep, we're going to go imploding. We're going to have a nice little implosion on ourselves here pretty soon. I hope so. I can't wait to get my damn wings again. I miss them. Too bad I got lost. I gotta get me some of those shoes. She probably has a pair slipping. I'm sure she does. She has all kinds of Wizard of Oz stuff around here. Where's that? I don't see it anywhere. Is this a... Looks like a TV guide almost. I'm looking. Hang on. I'm going as fast as I can, people. Oh, there it is. Mahavar. It says Wand Society of Toronto. Mahavir. Oh, I love you too, sugar. You know I do. I'm gonna have to hold hands with you the way I hold hands with Timothy. Can't wait till you get that Discord. That way I could see you while you're talking. That would bring me a lot closer to you. That way we can hold them hands. In spirit, that is. It's kind of hard this way because I'm not, and even the voice is hard because I'm not seeing you. And even though I'm seeing you on your videos and you're seeing me on my videos, we're kind of like, we keep doing this, trying to shake each other's hand, but we can't quite get there. So I think that once you get that, then I'll be able to talk to you and see you, and then we'll be able to get some more information. Because that's what's been happening with me and Tim, is that we both opened up something in each other where we're able to see more of ourselves. So I think that's a big key to this, is getting to know one another and connecting, because our connections are bringing out more and more info. And I think it has to be a sight thing as well, as long with the hearing and sometimes even the smell. Like I'll notice that certain smells will trigger things within me and Tim's phone calls. Like whenever I light an incense and, things like that. Or just, a certain smell that they're spraying in there in the bathroom, and a whiff will come in here. Hey, Max Vision. We was just talking about November 7th, and I'm getting ready to look up this person here, whatever this name is. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just digging. I'm climbing. This is what I do to find my information. I just start looking, and I search everything that I find until I find what I'm looking for, until it resonates, until the deity tells me, I want to call him a deity, so I'm going to call him a deity. He tells me to stop and to go back and look at this and look at that. And sometimes things of that will pertain to that, and it's a long process of finding things out on your own. But that's why you guys put out these videos, is so I can come across them like this, So whenever I'm looking, it resonates like that. Behavior down. Did I spell it wrong? Okay, I did. Okay, Diwali, Dawala has a very special significance in Jainism. What is Jainism? I have to look that one up. Copy. What is Jainism? Sorry, I have to stop whenever I see a word I don't understand. Paste. Go. A non-theistic religion founded in India in the 6th century BC by the Jaina Buddhism. So it's an old India. It's from India. Jain religion teaches salvation by perfection through successive lives and non-injury to living creatures. Makes sense. And is noted for its ascetics. Okay, I think I got that. Let me read this again. Diwali. It has a very special significance in Jainism. It marks the anniversary of Nirvana. or liberation. That I got a burst off of that. Or Mahavira's soul. The 24th and the last Jane Tirthakara, or present cosmic age. Ooh. This is I was born on a very, very, very powerful day, I think. Because I'm feeling like this doesn't even have to describe what that day is going to mean. I feel like that doesn't even describe it even properly enough. Like there's more to this, big time more. And these texts will never say it. So we're going to have to get together in Discord. I will be plucking you guys as quickly as I can. I just need to figure out how I can do this now without my computer and with this phone. Because I was trying to put Discord on the computer. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe because I put Discord... close out tabs. Where's that damn Discord? Erase that bitch. Yes, delete it. Is it gone? Hang on, I think I just realized something. This is what happens whenever you keep waking up. You keep realizing of things, like you get smarter and smarter about things, like especially with this technology stuff. It's getting to be where I can look at code now. I mean, I know I studied code, but I figured out how to open up the code window for YouTube and all that. I was looking at it to see if there was a code issue. It looked like there were some lines that were crossed out, though, so this may not be the issue. But I'll try it, and I'll see. Let me make sure it's not on here. That'd be sweet. Because I would end this live stream. No, didn't take it out. Find software on HP download store. No. I hit it, but I didn't read it all the way. Where are they at? Discord. Just delete them. Just delete them out of right there. I don't want to go searching for anything. I just want to delete them. Delete. What is this? Booking.com. Analytics. Yahoo? What? Yahoo. Yahoo. Okay. Let me erase that, and I think that right there might have been the issue, right there. Wherever this text is, right there. So that's gone. Let's hope I didn't mess up this computer now. So whoever stepped in the room, we were just looking at the significance of the November 7th date. Turns out it's a very, very powerful date. It came from India, and it's Day of the Cosmic Age. So yeah, I'm gonna be slamming it on that day. Wait for it to load, wait for it to load, don't look, don't look, don't look, wait for it to load, wait for it to load, wait for it to load, don't look, don't look, don't look, look! Nope. 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 Well, at least I'm thinking. Can you tell I'm thinking? Look at my hair, I keep going, what's going on? Why can't I get it? Where's it at? Let me sniff it out. I do. I try to sniff it out. Go along here. I go. Is it in there? Or is it in there? It's over there. No. I do that with the demons, though. Try to suck them out of there. Figure out how I can suck them out. Didn't know I could do that. Pretty interesting stuff. I feel like a nut job. I'm already doing magic in front of my hubby. Whoa, Joe. Let me try to read this. Now do eat a piece. I did it. I did it. It says upside down, and it's upside down for you watchers who can't get the chat. Joe Info just chatted upside down, and it was up. The text was upside down, so I was reading it backwards. In case you were wondering, if I can get my words out. All right, let me get this music back going again. Well, that was a fun trip, figuring out what that day meant. Does anybody else do you wonder about yourselves? I mean, Nanya is good at thinking aloud. It's great and funny. Yeah, it is funny. It's awesomely funny. Especially whenever you sound the way that you do. I get a big kick off it all the time. Warning! Junebug, warning! Warning! We're all gonna hit it. Uh-oh. Liven.
Intake gasket.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I told them to do the repairs.
All
So
right.
we're looking like $600.
Oh, Jesus.
And we should have the truck back by Thursday or something.
Stupid Jesus.
Yeah. So that problem will be solved. Not the safety side, though.
Yeah. Hear that, Mama? I'm sure you guys did. This is what you get for being nice all your life. You get stomped on and then you turn into negative. That's what happens, and that's how it works. That's exactly how it works, and I'm glad I didn't feed into it this time. I was smart this time. It took me forever and ever. 600. Yeah, 600 to fix it. So he was either going to pay 200 or 600, and so he paid the 6 to make sure it's fixed. So there you have it. What it takes to be nice. That's to lay over, turn over, and get bummed right in the butt, boy, by everyone and everything that you ever thought. The truck. Yep. Our main transportation to get around, it has to, be that. That's what happens to us good people. Then we all turn negative, and then we lose our way. Throughout culture and lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, we forget. I think that might have been what happened in Africa, is that they forgot a very special thing in their ritual. This is why we need to get together, is so we can all, converse and give our own ideas and stuff to these. You know what I think? We need to converse, get connected. That should be the first step. Get connected with one another. Hold hands. Because maybe it doesn't have to be like a powwow. Maybe I'm seeing a powwow with all of us there because we're connected, and we're all doing it astral projection style. Maybe that's the thing that we're doing in my vision. But we're having a powwow. So I wonder if it's supposed to be everyone doing a powwow, like all the time. Like keep the airwaves going with a powwow for everyone who can't join, like there's different times of the day across different parts of the world and different people resonate with one another because we're all different species, right? Maybe we're all supposed to find our species partner, resonate, and then find the others like us and resonate and keep finding other, even other species to resonate with, because it is all about love. But first resonate with the person you're traveling. I think there's a travel companion for everyone, and we just got to find each other because they wouldn't leave us out here all by. It's supposed to be easy. You know what I mean? It really is supposed to be easy. So I'm wondering if it's just that easy. So I'm wondering if we just can't, like, because the Discord, it has like a video phone, and once we start feeling comfortable after about a week with one another, we can start showing our faces. If you don't have a video channel put up yet and you don't really want to show your face, you can, get to know that other person first before you do. And it doesn't show any of your information either. It doesn't show your phone number. You created an account. The account's very secure. And you can go in it anonymously. You don't even need to tell anybody who exactly you are. Just so long as we can connect on a spiritual level and hold hands, that's all I'm looking for, I think, in this. And I think that what I'm seeing them looking for is the same thing that I'm looking for, but it might be just a vision of me doing, like us doing astral projection and making ourselves be in one place at one time and resonating this. But we're in our spots, so it's resonating outward out us, which creates all these webs. Maybe that's the way it goes. See, every day I try to come up with a new possibility for what I'm seeing so I can figure this stuff out. This is what we all need to be doing with ourselves. Instead of going to this chat room and that chat room, we need a central hub to where we can place, find our people. Because this is just we're running out of time. It's already, the 23rd? I don't even know what day it is. I just know I'm panicking inside, and I'm trying to do everything I can on my end, but, I can't be the only ones doing these powwows because I can't be there all the time, and everybody wants to powwow. And your channel will become something out of this, I'm telling you. But I don't think you guys worry about that too much. You guys are just worried about I guess I'm just trying to use my human side. You get desperate. You get so desperate that you're willing to use those tools, But I can't because possessions are possessions, so don't do that. Just do it for the fun, It is fun, and you can resonate, from it, and you will remember stuff from it, Like if you let your person, your guider, help you along the way, they can actually start speaking through you. You were born August 23rd. I think that's about the time that I started to wake up. Like I went back to Jeff around that time. For the information of it and to see what he was talking about, because there was more stuff that I knew I was missing out on, so I kept watching him to see if there was more stuff besides that Bible. And then I'd look at the Bible Hub and start reading the Bible Hub about certain verses that I had questions about. And watched a few of his videos, to kind of help me out with understanding a few, things out of the Bible. Sugar, that bat doesn't strike out. It's the batter. Oh, they say mine is a smartphone, but I have found it to be very dumb. I knew I was missing a comment. I scrolled up and it must have hit that click back down again. I can get a new phone. I can get Discord or maybe wipe this phone out. You couldn't get it? Yeah, that's the way it is sometimes. Oh no, at least it wasn't 1600 like mine. Yeah. See, happens to good people all the time. And it does, it makes you very negative. It's very hard to love. I just put that in my niece's pilot cleanser in Discord today. Um, that it was very hard to love. That love is a very hard thing to do, actually, to everything and everyone all the time. And it actually is, because it's hard to stay in love all the time. I know I was missing something, but I can't find it now. Let me find it. It was upside down. I think it was before upside down. Yeah, there was this whole section here. Aw, I just seen your chat again. Sugar with I love you, Nanya. Hi guys, just checking it out. Lunch in about 10 minutes. Oh, so you must have left. Sorry, Max. It's hard to keep track of these chats whenever they don't pop up. Maxie Wednesday. Hi, Max. Looking forward to it slipping. I'm your candy. Grumble, grumble, says Slippin'. Sugar, sugar, honey, honey. And Sugar responds, you're my candy boy. Slippin' responds back with grumble, grumble. And Sugar's all, meh. And okay, I think I got it. All right. Sorry, I keep putting my hand. I forget that the camera's over on that side. We're all camera shy, Slippin'. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. It's time to get over it. What time have we got? We ain't got much more time to get to know one another on a deeper level than what we have been. Catch you later. Have to give Henry his medicine and get his vaporizer ready. Love you. Love you too, Mama. Have fun, be safe in everything that you do. Henry. Henry. Bye, June. Have a great day, says Slippin'. Joe says, thanks, everyone. Have a blessed day, all. Well, thank you, Joe. I love whenever you come to my room. You brighten the day up very much so, and thank you. Come on the November 7th, because it's going to be a thing. I think I'm going to have to prepare for this one. It's going to be big. I got to make it big. I'm going to have to make it big. So I need all help. So if you have any ideas, email me. I'm ready for suggestions right now. If you wanted to slam them over to me, or if you don't feel like writing it out right now, you can always make a video about it and send me a link to the video. Tell me to watch it, that it's about what I'm talking about. Make sure to get my attention, though, because there's a lot of videos I don't like to watch, so I'm really picky, and my box is like full from yesterday. Got to get on there, and it's like packed. So I'm going to have to go through all my notifications. It's like I keep trying to, and the whole thing will just go boop on my phone. So I'm going to have to pick a time in the middle of the night where nobody's messaging and nobody's putting up anything, and kind of like work it that way in the middle of the night, because then it won't slip by real quick and keep bouncing on me to where I'm getting nowhere in the list, because it keeps happening. Ooh, Nanya. He loves all. Slippin'. Joe is saying, I love you to all. And my mom's saying, I love you to all. Or are you saying, who am I talking about? I don't know who I'm talking about anymore. I know I have a guardian here that I talk to all the time. And I'm all messed up now. Because I'm like halfway in reality and halfway not. It's weird. Like I can barely see the screen above here. I'm trying not to pay attention to it. I'm trying to do one of these with my mind, so that I can actually see without going, because it's really bright to me. Maybe I can put down the dark. Actually, I'll just turn it off there. I'm just picking the sugar. I'm just picking that sugar because she's my homie. She loves people picking at her, especially if they're doing it in a loving way. At least I hope so. I hope you're doing it in a loving way. Let me check on that. Is it a loving way? Let's see. Let's see. A flip phone seems like a pretty smart thing these days. At least it doesn't use a flicker rate to seduce you. Yeah. But we're using them, so we may as well just use them the right way, and use them on Discord and get in touch with one another. That's really, I think, where it's at. And even if you don't, at least give us a voice to connect with. Because even though you do lives, yeah, it's a nice connection and all, but it's just not the same. It's not the same at all. It's like the first time I got on Discord, I was even shy of showing my face, even though I had a YouTube channel. I was shy of using my face. I didn't open it up. Of course, I didn't know how because it was quite confusing whenever you first go in there. You gotta kind of gotta figure things out. It takes you like 4 or 5 days to figure everything out to even start talking to people, and then people are calling you, and then your phone's laying there and it's talking to you. You're like, what? And you're thinking that it's Gordon's video messed up. All that time that was sitting there doing that, and people were trying to call you, and you don't even know it. I thought that was entertaining. And then Duty had actually, he came to me first. He was one of the first ones to come to me over there he was actually the voice I heard because Gordon's video stopped, and I'm like, wait a minute, Gordon's video stopped. How can that still be going on? And I looked, and it was my phone. I'm like, my phone? And it's black. I mean, everything is gone off of there. I closed the app up and everything. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what the heck? Where is this coming from? And I open it up, and nothing's open. I'm like, well, and I scroll down the top, and there was a call. Somebody was talking to me from a call that they were connected with. Because I had it on, like, the green, like the showing where it shows if you're green, it's like a hide, like you can be invisible or, what have you. And two, I didn't hang up a call from before, I think, or something. I don't know. I think he may have called and I didn't hang up because I don't know how. And I didn't even know how to answer the phone call because it was quite confusing because you got to do it in a certain way and stuff. You got to find the little icon where it's ringing at, and I was pressing the text, I kept going, how do I do it? And then I pressed up at the top and it said start call. So I started the call. So I started another call. So I had that call still on, and he hung up from that call, and I thought I hung up from that call, and I set it down. And he's over there talking away, and I'm like, what is that? Scared the crap out of me. I thought that there was something going on with my phone because I ain't never heard no spirit like that before. I mean, I see spirits and I hear them mentally, but I never hear them in my ears. If it is, it's like really like a short sentence or just a word because they can't manifest a lot of energy, to create like sound like that. So it really freaked me out. I thought maybe the phone was using like the energy, like they were using like the energy off the phone and calling me. I was all freaked out. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I open it up and I'm like, dude, how do you work it? And I'm pressing the buttons and he's like, hello? He's like, I'm from, and he's all nervous. He got all nervous because I was like freaked out because I'm trying to work it and I can't figure it out. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. And I didn't know how to work it, period. And it was really, really confusing. And my confusion came out in the phone call. And he was like, um, I'm from, I'm like, dude, I just freaked this dude out. No, but I definitely highly suggest it because once you get it and you start figuring it out, it's pretty easy. It is pretty easy once you start figuring it out. It's just confusing at first. And I think it may have messed up my YouTube on here on my computer now I'm thinking about it. Because that would mess with the connection between the two. Maybe if I wait it out, maybe it'll come back up. I wonder. Let me close it out. Maybe it'll come back up. I'm trying to get with you, Nunya. What do you mean spiritually? Yeah, I've been to your house already spiritually, and I'm waiting to talk to you again to where I'm not so wigged out, so that I can do it again, so that I can give you a hug, and hopefully you let me in. You know, you invite me in, because I don't like to invade in anybody's space. I don't like to hug anybody while they're, you know, in their space. What is? Come on. Did I unplug it? No. Oh, there it goes. Wake up! Let me just get some music on here. That way we have a little bit of something something while we're talking to one another. So let's find something that pertains to the moment. So we just found out the power of love. So let's do Happy Slaps Back. Seems fitting, because I'm happy and I slap back. Maybe not with my fists or my hands, but with my love. It's like, wah, wah, wah. So I hope you guys are finding your own ways. Does anybody know what they are? Nobody ever answered me. I don't think. I didn't see anything. I went, all my life I went to church and nothing ever fit. So I kept riding in and out, trying to find my way. And then one day, let me turn this down that way you can hear me. Just keep it down a while. Then one day, I started getting sick of the TV and the frequencies coming out of it. And it would give me this terrible, terrible headaches. So whenever I was watching YouTube one day, whenever I finally got the Roku hooked up, you know, my brother, he paid us with the Roku, and that I put that in my TV. And whenever I did that, and I can get YouTube, and I found YouTube community, all this stuff, not this stuff here, but like on the outside, like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and all those people. Because first it started out with paranormal. First I went for the paranormal. Yeah, I wanted to see what was in the paranormal world. I found Huff Paranormal and all that. I wanted one of those machines so badly. But then I can communicate without it. You know, I don't really need it. I can pretty much sense the feelings off of beings. So after I got done playing around with all the exciting stuff on YouTube, you know, I realized why I came to YouTube. Whenever I came upon Jeff Daugherty, and once I came on Jeff Daugherty, now it's not that I believe everything that he has to dish out or all his beliefs. It's just that what he was saying really resonated with me, and I looked it up on that Bible Hub, and I read it for myself of all these lies that they were telling, and I just started reading from there and watching I watched his create his self videos first and watched his basic videos, and then and then went to my own stuff, you know, like started reading it on my own. I didn't really get too much into the basics and the create yourself, though. I think I got 1 or 2 videos in and I was hooked. I realized the lies, so I went ahead and I, you know, just stuck with what I was doing, and I was reading it out of the Bible Hub. And along the way, some information in there started to really not make sense, but then make sense to where I'm like a little investigator, and I started investigating some things. And yeah, I seen a lot of things, kind of like a post-traumatic stress syndrome thing. I seen so many things that, you know, I died. And then I came back to life, and I started watching Jeff some more after that because, I was just very sad, and yeah, I just started watching him, and then one day he said uh, something about he thinks that it was something about dreams, and I agreed with this a whole lot because whenever I'm dreaming, I always get bad dreams, like terrible dreams, like monster dreams, poltergeist dreams, just whatever can scare me, scares me, tornado dreams, whatever you can think of to scare me, that, I'll have those dreams. And I'm thinking to myself, why is that? All this time I was always thinking, why do I always dream these bad dreams? And people always said it was because I watch a lot of scary movies. Well, it kept happening whenever I stopped watching all the scary movies too, you know, even whenever I was watching real life, because it was horrifying. But I was still having those terrible dreams, and it had nothing to do with what I was watching, too. So, anyway, that kind of got me curious as to this dreams. And Jeff said one day about dreams being a portal. And been a loco. What are you panicking for? I told you I'd wait for you. Some up with a migraine this morning. I'm caring now. It's caring now. But I've come for so much needed healing. Some up. Woke up, damn it. Had to breathe. Yeah, know that feeling. I do it all the time, especially whenever my deities are right here, because it's so powerful that it's almost like you're ready to burst out your skin. I think that shaky feeling is our deities trying to tell us something, and that we need to get up and we need to talk about it, because they're trying to say something, apparently, whenever we shake like that, whenever we get to where, so maybe you ought to go up live and just start talking. I mean, seriously. That's what I do. I just start talking, and it comes out whatever it wants to say. It has been anyway. I've been letting it. I got blocked from your chat. Oh no. No, something's going on. Something's going on. I'm being attacked, or it's just a glitch. One of the two. I don't think so though. I think I'm being attacked because my YouTube station on my computer is gone. All of it was gone actually. Off the phone, off the computer, they were both gone yesterday morning. And talk about bummed. Talk about sad. I was crying. I was literally crying because all my people were in there. Forget all the content. I don't care. I know all that content. I don't care about the content. I can get that information back any day, from people and all that. But where are my people? You know, I spent a long time. I spent 4 weeks looking for my people, you know, and I was a long, excruciating search, and I could do it again, but it'd be a long time before I found my people again, the people that I resonate with right now, that I woke up that I resonate with, and yeah, it was really a big bummer. And then later on, during the day, I kept trying. I was really upset, and I kept trying to contact YouTube. Impossible to contact them. I bet you they haven't even emailed me back yet. I've been sending them emails, like in those little drop downs where it says, "Did this help?" And I'm like, "No, I need to talk to somebody, and I can't talk to somebody because I'm not getting your Watch TV. I'm not downloading your Watch TV. I don't want to. I don't need it, and I don't want to." They want you to have that in order to contact them, and that's bullshit. That's bullpucky. At least that's what it's telling me every time I go and try to talk to somebody. And that's a bunch of load, and they won't even tell me what I need to do with it. They have an example of somebody's stuff who's syncing. It's not syncing right, and it's like, dude, I need some serious freaking help. My content isn't coming on here. And so me and Tim, we worked really hard. He was even on the other side looking to see if my stuff was even still there, because I'm looking at it. It's my channel. It's still my channel, but there's nothing in there. There's no subscriptions. There's no videos. I can't look back on videos. None of that. I can't even live stream off of it. I can't look at chats now. Everything is just wonky in there. I don't know what's going on or what to do about it, but I am on Discord. Download the Discord app. You can call me. And I can help you with any kind of bad, dark things in your electronics and all that. I can suck them out. I love playing kindergartner. I love playing imagination of the demon suckers. I'll suck them right out of there. Hello, everyone. Planetary. Hey, you were talking about the trolls, so I started joking about a troll. And oh, hey, Protecta, what's up? Slippin was talking to her, and I mean, I kind of am a troll. Look at my hair for crying out loud. Well, it's all right to be a troll in here. Just don't no negativity of a troll, please. I appreciate that. I'm heading into class. Be back in a bit. Okay, Planetary. Love ya. Lots of laughs. Slipping trolls, politics, hate are not welcome in my energy. Yeah, exactly. Love sounds, love it sounds it, and it takes. Did you say something negative and I missed it? No, don't try to pull me back down. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? Little slipping. Are you slipping through my fingers here? No, you're good. Nothing. You're good. You're just joking around. I like jokers. I like trolls that are jokers. You're good. Uh, if you support this troll, I cannot support it. Sorry. I don't even know who it is. I haven't even checked this person out. But, they've been to my channel, but I haven't seen anybody's content. I've been trying to find myself in a logo. I don't look at anybody's content because it's kind of like one of those things that you want to find yourself. You pick and choose what you listen to, and you go with limited, on what you're watching, because I wanted my deity to talk to me about who I am, not find out. I don't want to be fed what I am. I'd rather be told what I am from a higher self. No, Slippin, I have never seen you be negative, not yet. You troll, but you're not. You don't. I mean, you're respectful here because I asked you to. I don't know about Benaloco. Uh, I'm sorry, Benaloco. I'd love to side with you, but Slippin has said anything negative. This person, they joke around, but they're really positive about their joking, and I don't mind that. You know, I believe in all fun. I believe in the kindergartner type of fun. And if it makes you happy, then do it. Just as long as you're not hurting anybody. Or making it like cussing and spreading hate and things like that. I don't appreciate that, and no, I won't live with that in my world, and I will stop that. But Slippin has never done that here, so I kind of respect Slippin for not doing that here. I'm not a troll. And Benaloco, no, you're not a troll. I'm confused about what's going on, I think. This person is running all over, spreading hate and lies about me. Well, Slippin said never had said anything about you here. I've never heard any negative come out of Slippin in this site, in this channel here. So, I don't know what to say. I mean, I can't kick somebody out of my live. I just ask that everybody be respectful, and that is the way this is supposed to go, is to be respectful of people's beliefs and their way of things, and be loving and never spread hate, and always watch your words, and everything that you say, because even in a negative can turn into a positive really easy. You can say a negative and turn it into a positive. So, like, let me think of an example. Um, let's just say somebody has a problem with me saying that I'm a mantis and, they insult me or something, you know. Well, that's great that you have your beliefs, and I love that I have my own. And that's a positive way of handling it, without feeding into whatever. So I'm with anybody as long as they're respectful, and they have love there. And I hope to gosh that Slippin isn't spreading hate, because it does seem to be spreading throughout our community pretty quickly, and I don't know why. I kind of have an inkling as to why. I have a thought about it, but I'm not sure, and I don't even know if I should say, because I'm not sure about it, because it could hurt somebody, and I don't want to hurt anybody. So I'm just going to keep shut. I just don't know how to feel about this negative that's been spreading. It seemed to spread pretty quickly in that channel over there with all you guys over there. It seemed like everyone, even Gordon, was playing into the negative, to be quite honest with you. Here he is showing this video of this hurricane coming in, and I'm playing kindergartner, so I come in and I say, well, let's move this sucker, let's get it going. I really believe that we can move this hurricane. Let's move it somewhere, where it's better off. And it's kind of surprised me that it all came down to the whole thing of, let's put it over a military base. That's my hubby. My hubby was in the military. It's not his fault that he was lied to, and he tears himself up every day that he has to face that fucking lie every day. And you're going to go off and kill him with a hurricane because these people, they're beings, and they're all full of love too. They started out at love. They did start out at love. But no, always got to be something negative that everybody's got to say, let's see here. What's negative in here? I never spoken to you, Benny. It's not been here. It's love, boom, boom. Just stop it, you two. Just stop. Slippin is not saying anything here, and Benaloco, you need to stop. I mean, this channel is not for this. It's not for this. If you guys want to talk to each other, you do it from elsewhere with this stuff. I don't want this stuff in my channel here. I don't even want to read it. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to read it. See, all this needs to just be stopped. You're letting whatever negative went off over there, and that fallen angel site and soul family site is spreading here right now. And you guys need to stop this. This is not right. This is not what we're here for. And I hope that everybody stays and everybody just stops and just realizes that it's all about love, and that this thing is all about love, and that's all it'll ever be. But it seems like that's very hard to do. And that was the whole point of my little video that I put in the sites this morning was, I can't get it to late. Oh well. But we have got to stop this bickering back and forth about who's who and what's what, and just love. Just love. That's all it's about. I mean, how many times do I have to cry? How many times does somebody else have to cry before anybody realizes that it's just about love? And that's all. That's all it's about. And then you guys keep bickering and arguing, and then you leave. And then you find yourselves lost again. And that's all that happens with this. Negative. That's all that ever happens with this negative. Yeah, but it's negative. Just know that you both love one another, and that you both care about one another, that it's not about anything else but love. At this point, everything else is BS. So all these thoughts about negativity that's coming out of these pictures that you're looking at, because they're seeded with demons and negativity, not demons, but negativity, because that's demons to me. That's what I used to think the demons were. I mean, I thought they were demons, but no, they're negativity from people, from beings that's been living in the Bardo for so long. We've got to start just answering and letting it go. If somebody doesn't agree and if somebody is out there doing that, just leave it alone. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth bringing up a bunch of negativity and spreading it and then seeding it in somebody's channel like this, you know. It's not worth it, because then what's going to happen is you're going to come back and then my channel is all going to be all seeded with nastiness. But that won't happen because I'm very powerful and I can get rid of it very easy. And that's what happened the other day, is that I called upon all the angels. Just so you guys know, I called upon the angels after I realized I was backed up. And I realized that, yeah, it was them, and they were all red around their shapes because they were burned as they came into our atmosphere because of all this hate that we're all spewing because we keep doing it. We're like human, and we keep doing it. We got to realize that we're not human. We're beings. We're not human. We are beings, and beings that are made out of love. And if that love is unbalanced by negative, guess what's going to happen? Everyone's going to implode around you because it's seeded around the world. It's wrapped, it's webbed around the world right now. All this negative is webbed around the world. Just like I imagine the positive will web around the world if we can get it going. But stuff like that, it's not going to work. We got to learn to just suck it up and walk away. We're better than that. We are better beings than that. We love better than that. We can love better than that. And I know we can. My hubby doesn't believe it, but I know we can. I'm reading. No, I didn't block anybody. It's just YouTube. I did press some buttons there trying to stop it, you know, trying to stop all this nastiness that was happening. You know, I can't stand it either. It irritates me. And neither can any of my watchers. That's why I only have 2 people in here now. Because we just can't stand it. That's why we made this Discord site, is so we can teach people how to handle things like you just did, like you just did, and handle it, you know, to become that angel. We've got to become that angel of love in order to survive this thing. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck down here some more. You're going to have to wander through the Bardo and start another world and be another creature in another body and be another slave. But me, I'm going home. I'll be here to protect you, but I'm going home. I'm going home, and there is no more hate, no more negative for me. I'm done with that. I'm past it. I'm done with it, and I don't want it no more. And I told Tim that yesterday, and I was pleading with him to make me a Discord channel because I can't get it up on my computer. So he thought about it too. He was in thought process about it too, because he was seeing it too over there, all that negative that was going around Discord and that. I mean, it was rampant. It was real rampant. And yeah, you couldn't comment. I couldn't even send my love without somebody saying something rude, crude, not rude, crude. That's how bad it was. So I am sick of that. And we have made these channels for ourselves so that we know who's coming in the door. So if you want to learn, you know, you can come to our Discord. We're there. We're able to teach you how to get this far with us and how to handle yourself in these conversations and how to live positively all the time. Because it is very hard to love all the time. Very hard. Until you come to your own and you see yourself for who you are, you know, like who you was in those other life, and at least in one other life. Until you see that, then you understand what I'm talking about. I think that Planetary knows what I'm talking about. I think that she's seen herself already. And I know Sugar has, and I know Timothy has now. But, you know, it's up to you guys on what you guys want. If you guys want to continue to be slaves down here, by all means, you know, have at it. But, you know, we can't leave. You can't leave. I can leave. I can go up to heaven. I done figured that out because I done figured that was wrong. That was a wrong statement, and it's just another psyop that they're trying to feed down our throats. It's another trap so that you stay on the outskirts of Earth because your energy will still be in sight. I think we can come and go anytime we please. And I'm going home. This time, I'm going home. I'm not making that mistake again to where I think I gotta stay. Because I gotta save people. You fools can save yourselves. I'm done. In other words, I had enough of lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes, and I'm not talking about just this world. I'm not talking about just this world. I'm talking about 15 other worlds before this one is what I'm talking about, because that's what I'm seeing is 15 other worlds before this one that I've been here on, trying to save all you fools. And I've already been woke up. I'm I'm done. I'm going home. You fools can stay here. I'm just done. I'll come back and I'll help out as much as I can whenever somebody wakes up, but I'm not going to sit here and push my wake up on anybody. I'm just going to be who I am at all times in front of anybody. If I want to do witchcraft in front of somebody, I'm going to do witchcraft in front of somebody. I don't consider it as witchcraft. I call it a ritual. I am being accused of spreading hate and being vicious, troll. It makes me sad, and it won't stop. A relentless attack. That's what they do, Beneloco. That's what I'm trying to express. That people do, is that this negativity is so bad that they won't even admit to it. They probably don't even remember doing it, to be quite honest with you, because it's so thick everywhere, especially in that chat room over there. It was so thick this weekend whenever Gordy left, and it was like a free ride over there for negativity. Free ride. I mean, everybody was getting attacked left and right. And I think that some of those attacks are actually made on purpose to make it look like that somebody else made that attack. Did you ever think of that? That they're doing this psyop shit. Okay, Beneloco? It's not just Slippin'. There's other people behind Slippin' that are pulling strings, if you know what I mean. It's not, I don't think Slippin' did it. I don't think the Slippin' is saying that. I think that is it Slippin' every day? Because I've never seen Slippin' say anything here, ever, that's negative. This is actually the first time, this is the most I ever heard her be negative, and she was not even once negative here. I just started deleting stuff because you guys were going back and forth, and I had to stop it. Because I don't like the stuff written in my chat, because then that seeds. That's where it seeds. Well, then there you go. Then why have an argument with Slippin' in here? That's why even have an argument at all? Just know who it is and prepare yourself, because buckle up, buckaroos. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Now, do you get me? They've been doing it all along. They've been messing up my computers. They've been coming into my phone. They've been coming in my room listening to me. They've been coming through my phone, watching me through this little camera on both sides. I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to tell you that they've been doing it. The negative, the main circle. They've been doing this, not the people. The people are just puppets. They're just, it's kind of like the dude that comes in my chat room that wants to whack off and sit here and talk about, something inappropriate. Like that farm show the other day. Or just talk nonsense. Just to disrupt the stream. Right? That's what they do. They were sent over here. Oh, well, look at this pretty little girl over here. I'm not a porn site. They can get a porn site for free. Why are they coming over here? Whacking off. You know what I mean? So why are they over here doing that? I mean, sorry. I'm trying to watch my words too, and I keep forgetting to apologize for my cussing. Let me do that right now. I apologize. Let me scratch that and backtrack and rewind and erase that and take that out of there because I didn't mean to. I know that you didn't mean to either. But yeah, we just got to do what we got to do because this is tough. This is very, very tough, Beneloco. There is a lot of negative that is working against all of us. And they're using the negative to bring more negative and to bring more negative. It's like holding hands. Everybody's holding hands now. All the negative are holding hands. Just like the little things that are in my computer are holding hands in order to keep that chain going. But then, believe me or not, yeah, I've been dealing with them for the past 4 weeks now with trying to get myself out here and known with my brightness and my love, knowing, oh, it's all right. It's all right. I can always erase that. It's not a big deal. Uh, but I'm more worried about me because I'm being recorded. And I don't want to cuss. But I get excited whenever I hear negativity. I do get excited. But let's just try to remember that, it's a psyop, man. It's a psyop within a psyop within a psyop within a psyop, and there's different ones. And you're never gonna know. You're never, ever, ever gonna know what the attack is. You're never, ever gonna know what they're gonna do next. They can get to anyone around you at any time they want with that negativity. If they feed into the negativity, then they're going to bring the negativity. And that's just the way it is. And we got to live with that. But we have tools. We have tools for this. And, you can either use them or you don't. They have cleansing spells, and it does work in my chat room. I don't use spells myself. I just tell my channel, hey, I created you and your mind, and I put all the work into you in this video, in this chat room right here. Negativity is not allowed ever, ever, ever in my chat room, and I appreciate it if you leave. If you don't leave, you're going to be in my love bubble, and you're not going to like eating all my love because my love tastes horrible. It's going to burn really bad for you, and that's what I say. That's what I say to my channel, and I go around and I bless it with my love. I even go inside my computer. I travel and astral project inside my computer and go to my channel inside, and I go and I clean it out and seal my door, my opening to from YouTube into my channel. I'll seal that door and try to find any holes I can. I think I found them all, but unfortunately, there's some things in there that I couldn't get out at the time because I didn't know I could suck them out. And so I guess I'll do it that way from now on. But unfortunately, it's already happened, and whatever damage is done is done. So I'm just gonna have to live with it and try to fight it. I don't have a lot of time to get out there. My energy is weakening. I feel it, so please keep up. After I no longer can, Beneloco, you can keep up. It's what we're made for. Just listen to your deity. Are you shaking? You're probably shaking because he wants to talk to you. Probably because you're letting evil in. You're letting it get your emotions all stirred up, and that brings negativity into your bubble, and it's bouncing around, flapping around, and bouncing off of you, and in your mouth. You're eating it again and again and again because you're living in it. You're ill. Sorry. Well, at least you'll be away from here pretty soon. That's one good thing. If it's what I'm thinking. I hope not, though. Because we really need some people on our side here. So if you know anything about mantises and if you know of any sites, please let me know. Because I would really like to learn about it. Well, just left hand is your intake. Yeah, left hand is your intake. Find your pulse. Put it wherever you're hurting. Like my back is hurting today, so I'm going to put it on my back. Take your right hand, put it on your skin though. Palm. They do this in Tai Chi, and you send your love and your energy to that area. And it's supposed to, I've done it before and it worked several times. Because, man, them powwows get to me. I mean, these suckers use me big time for them powwows. I'm wore out. It's not me up there doing that stuff. Trust me. I'm hurting afterwards, what they do to me. But, it's what they do, and I let them go because they're trying to express something to everyone. I just try to. There's Michael Seeley. He's really good at talking you through a meditation, especially whenever I get real jittery. I can't seem to settle down. You know, it's so hard because it's so jittery, and to settle and to like keep the thoughts and to keep the thoughts out. Plus, try to meditate. Try to keep your focused on your breath. It's kind of hard to do both for me. So whenever I found Michael Seeley, it was kind of like a godsend because there was a way that he talks to you, he guides you through the meditation that really helped me out. So you may want to try him out and see if he has I know he has some healing ones. You can do that with healing. I know he does because I put him on my board before. Sent him on over there to TimWhoTVs.2 quite a few times, but he never played him then because he didn't know who I was. It seems like so long ago. I feel so old now. It seems like it's been like 300 years since I came into YouTube and started meeting you guys. I swear it does. It seems like it's been that long. Lifetime of information. I'm able to eat now. Time is fickle. Sure is fickle. I don't even trust time anymore. I'm going to take you guys to my attic because I'm going to go. And I can't do it in here. My mom would kill me. She don't want her clothes stinking like smoky. So you get to go in my attic. Not too far, just like in the doorway here. Oop, I better grab my little Percy. That way I can hold my phone up while I see it. Well, that's not light, is it? Let me turn on this thing. This will probably help. So what did you guys find out about yourselves? I mean, it's been a while since I've really actually talked to anybody. I'm not able to eat. I lost 10 more pounds this month. What? No. What happened? Flipping. Now you've been a loco. I was speaking of whatever's doing something there. That's terrible. Do you have Discord, Benaloco? It was my favorite, yeah, too, about praying mantises. I like. Well, it's not about the praying mantis. It's about the spiritual mantis. I was just looking for some, if somebody else, if one of my people has content about it on their channels, then I'd rather give them the look, So I'm asking about just to see if anybody knows anybody else who might have something about the mantis in their videos. I mean, I'll look at it myself. I just haven't done it yet. I just thought I'd ask you guys, see, if you knew of anybody or if yourselves or, because you never know until you ask. And I'd rather, get it from people that I know and give them the views. That way they can get popular too. Their videos will be important as well, like the other ones that, get like 1.5 million views. So no, nobody. I'll figure it out. I've been figuring it out. Just I would like to have some other people because it seemed like whenever me and Tim we talked, it seemed like a lot more opened up. Like whenever we were able to converse with one another, a lot more opened up. And then each time we kept getting closer and closer, was more that was opening up within us both. And it seemed to be the key is the connection between us to open us up even more and more like this. And it's not that I have a crush on Tim or anything, you know. I with my man and I love my man. He understands exactly what I'm doing and he doesn't like it, no, because he's afraid, you know, I might get killed or something with my mouth because I don't know how to keep it shut. If I don't agree with somebody, if I think there's a psyop, I'll call it out. And I have. So he doesn't like that. Because he's a Marine, he knows what that means. So Beneloco, you're not alone. I'll be gone soon myself in this. I'll be gone from this world. But the thing about it they don't understand is that we never die. And that they're just going to turn into a great big ball of love again. They don't understand. Just don't understand it. You may not even understand it. I don't know. I hope that you do. Because it's important that we understand that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just realized I was a healer whenever I started, and I dabbled in that Tai Chi a little, and I've done it to my dad, and it worked. But you know, I think it's more about um, like people have their specialties, you know. I'm finding out like with Tim, his specialty is knowledge, like with the computer and with the information. Like he stores information like a computer, so he's able to pull it out like a computer. Like you ask him a question and he probably didn't even look at the information. He probably just skimmed over it and he's able to bam, there gives your answer, you know, kind of thing. And me, I'm kind of like a paranormal girl where I'm able to. My hands are very important to what I do because I'm able to feel like things, like be able to do things with the healing powers and finding these little dark ones that are in my computer and little dark ones around my house all my life. And, you know, this was before the computer even happened, you know. They also loved to hide in the TV. That was one place I always looked that they were always at was the TV. They always loved to hide in those nooks and crannies in there. And then, of course, you know, back then I would call my guardians down. I would hold them and then call my guardians down to take them, and they would take them. But I'm starting to realize that our guardians are having a really hard time getting through this negative veil that we have going on around ourselves. Because at the powwow yesterday, whenever they came, they were outlined in a pinkish color. They were singed whenever they came in. I cried yesterday whenever I figured that out. I was talking to Tim, and he was saying we were talking, and it just dawned on me that there's a veil of light, and they get burned. Well, there's a veil of red. Well, we get burned because he was talking about his skin hurting like it was burning, and I suggested, well, maybe it's negative that you live with, and I'm thinking there's negative all the way wrapped around the world, and these angels just came, and you know, it kind of like just dawned on me of what was going on there with the red around them, the pinkish color. It was like an orangish pink, orangish peach, pink color, pinkish color. I can't even describe it, but it was like a little bit of fire, you know, like it was hot, like it was like a heat thermal, you know, like as you can see, it was white in the middle and then a framed person, and I didn't see that until I had a clarification, you know, of with Michael Seeley to relive the moment of what I was seeing, and that seemed to unblock everything about what I was thinking. So these beings, these guardians, these angels are having a really hard time with getting through that veil. So we can't ask them all the time for help. We can only do it whenever we're desperate, you know, whenever we have no more options. And I've done that with with the phone here and with the computer so far. Intelligence power, I tried, don't care for it. I found out how to be humble. Oh, believe me, so did I that day. I couldn't even speak. And then afterwards, oh, the pain, because I'm empathetic and too along with that, and to feel somebody's pain like that, and to put myself in their shoes, and I had to. I had to be in pain with my brother, and I fell with them. I took myself back to that moment, and I rewound it, and I took it back even farther whenever they were falling in, whenever they were coming into the powwow, and what they had to experience coming through that veil. It was horrible, all that burning. Spent my entire life caring for people, friends, family, strangers. Yeah, me too. I'm finding out it's so very hard to maintain the level of energy I can give away, and it makes or it's too makes me sad. Me too. What's our very telling auras? Your pain brought me here, Nanya. Well, it's hard to see these beings that are trying so desperately. I mean, whenever he speaks to me, I can hear his cries. And it is very painful to hear somebody crying for their belief, crying because, and you tend to believe what they're saying after a while of listening to it, and you tend to live it and feel it, and you tend to come awake at that point. Yeah, they are very hurt because they have to keep reliving this over and over and over again, because every time we implode, everyone implodes. It's not just us. It's them too. They implode as well because we are all one. So whenever one goes, we all go. So that's what I was feeling about we all go. Yeah, we're all going to implode on ourselves, but the ones who are woke up are going to go on up, and the ones who aren't are going to have to stay and be that cycle again for this evil train that they get going. I'm wrapped around your heart. Not yet. We got to talk before you can be wrapped around my heart. I realize that now. That's just a saying now to me because I've already experienced that level. I mean, I don't know how high you up. If you can astral travel, I imagine you can, but that would be a violation if you came in my heart and I didn't know, wouldn't it? Because I always ask anytime I ever go into anybody, space, because I don't want them to be scared of what I'm doing, because you can scare somebody by going into their space, but without asking first and going into their heart, because it does feel like a heart attack, kind of, because you have somebody going in your heart. But I felt you could just not go in, and I'd appreciate if you ask me next time. That way I'm prepared. That way I can brace myself, and I know it's coming. That way I can breathe, because I didn't even have a chance to breathe. I just read a message, and there we come. I can't receive my specialty. Sure you can. You just got to discover yourself slipping. Maybe you can talk to me on Discord and just talk. You don't have to use the video. Your icon will be placed in front of your face. You don't have to, show yourself. You just talk and speak your voice, because whenever you start talking, that's how you find out about yourself. Trust me, I've been doing in these videos for the past 4 weeks, and I've only videos I really watched was Jeff's, and that was only because it had to do with what pertained in this lifetime. The rest of those lifetimes I had to discover on my own. I wasn't going to read any information about it. I've read a little, but to listen while I'm playing it, no, I'm not really listening. I'm just more or less doing busy work, plucking people out, bringing them over to my channel while I'm listening to other people speak, and going to these live chats. And sometimes, I'll be listening to music, while I'll be watching a video, just to get the information of, like, what resonates, like what words resonate out of that. If there's a word that resonates out of that, in that Thoth video, man, that was really it for me. I'm I'm really glad I stopped and watched that one because it was telling me to stop and watch. Don't do anything else because I was gonna start plucking people out of another site. Uh-oh. Sugar's getting upset there. Let me see. What's she doing? Oh no. I think she's having trouble with getting up Discord. And I'm busy live. I'm busy live. She's over there desperately. She wants to talk to people. Because she realizes that that's the key, is to talk to people, connect with people. That's the way that you're going to do this and remember things. Trust me, it's been coming open for me like a flood, like a darn flood. That's the way it's been coming to me. And it's really unique to find this stuff out about yourself, because then you start becoming more clearer in what you're doing, you know, a lot clearer about what you're doing. And you become more confident too within yourself. You start doing silly things that don't make sense, look at sense to anybody else, but you know it matters. You know it matters. Not anybody else, but they look at you like you're nuts. It's like I was thinking about taking you guys to doing a powwow up at the Forest Park here. At my little circle, there's this little time clock in the middle, you know, a little hour thing. And I always used to ride my bike around it several times, like 13 times or something, because 13 was my favorite day of the year, Friday the 13th. So I would go up there and ride around that little circle. And I thought about even doing a powwow up there, but it's getting kind of chilly out. I can't reveal my spell. Oh, you can't reveal. Okay, I see. I read that wrong, I think. I wrapped you up the day I met you, love bug. Of the heart, it brought us together. We are the common energy. You are the stronger. Yeah, we are a common energy. I do agree with that. Because I don't just pluck people for nothing. I have reasons. You guys resonate to me. You guys speak to me. You speak truth. And that's what we need to be to one another, is truth, and talk to one another. Let the words out. Be brave. Yeah, you didn't have to correct that. I figured it out. Medicating. Cheers. Is it that time? Not yet. Nanya, Hangouts, do you? Yes, I do. That's another way you can get a hold of me. I just don't like using it because it's dirty. Google is dirty. Very dirty. And if I have to travel through a dirty line, it's kind of sticky. No, but I did pluck you. I did pluck you. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that I wanted you to come look at me, but I am not going to ask you to come look at me. I'll let you resonate with me first, and then you can come look at me. Well, you're on my site. Is there any way I can't do it from here, from this point? I don't think. No. Let me see. Yeah, none of these have it. It's just sharing microphone and stuff. I'll try to look you up. I have trouble with that thing too myself. I think I gotta put you in Google Plus, so you better be put up in Google Plus for me to find you, okay, Benaloco? Because I think you have to have one of those sites up or something, or you have to be connected with Google Plus or something like that. Because anytime I ever go into the Hangout thing and I go to have a conversation with somebody, they have to be in my contacts in order for me to start that conversation. Otherwise, they have to start the conversation. And I can't really start the conversation either, because I'm out of computer right now. Every time I try and download anything on it, the driver issue comes up as an issue, so. Alright, cool. Let me write that down. Hang on. Don't erase it yet. I'm not there. I just want to make sure I have this written down. I need to start writing all my stuff down in case this ever happens again. Including taking care of that Discord over on that side. And everything else. So you want to talk about busy, man. Try being woke up in 4 weeks and starting a school of hard knocks for negative people. For not negative people, but negative things in the way you talk and the way you form sentences and stuff. Like I'm going to get together some information about I'm going to take some chats that I've done in the past and bring them up to play on how it should be reacted to. You got to have strong skin in this. You really got to have strong skin. Thank you. I was trying to. It wouldn't do it. I kept hitting it and it just wouldn't do it. Okay, let me see what else you had to say now. That you done that for me. Thank you so much. It's very hard to do on this phone because I had to keep hitting it and hitting it and hitting it until it comes up that it's going to erase, to delete the comment. I know what it is. I can't reveal it because I'm not supposed to be revealed. Well, then you're pretty much on your way, Slippin'. If you're speaking to yours like that, because that's how I speak to mine. Please follow us over there on Discord, okay? We need some more information. We need to have like little powwows to where we can sit down with information as well. Like be on Discord, be on the phone, be on Hangouts or whatever, and just have a powwow and just sit down and talk and have, because with me, with the analytics, it really helped whenever other people were listening that I resonated with, that I had a connection with. It seemed to bring it out more. A lot more. Because if I would have done this over there at the center, it wouldn't have took. Because I didn't have a connection with that guy. I have a connection with my people here that I've been talking to. And it's not anything but you guys have been woke up about the same time periods, as me. Woke up, period. That's what I mean by that. Woke up, period. It's hard to find people that aren't fully woke up that want to live in the positivity at all times, and it can be too much on people. I try not to make it be. I try not to be a Gordy, because I know Gordy, he's a mouthful, and gosh, I love him, for his positivity. It's just a lot. He's a good storyteller, though. I tell you what, he can get you in the mood. I can't reveal it, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and boop. If you're not supposed to talk about it, then we won't talk about it. And it won't be stated if I can get it. No, come here. You're not going to do? Well, I would erase it for you. That way you don't have any trace of talking about it, period. Because if you're not supposed to reveal it, then we'll just won't say anything. That's what I'm thinking. No trace. So if you can get that, the other one above this, or if you can get any of these that says reveal, that'd be awesome, because it's not letting me. I'm trying, because I just have that feeling to keep trying and keep erasing these so that you're not revealed. Well, I can't do it. You got it. You can do it. All right, guys, I'm going to have to go. I got somebody needing me, calling me right now. if you'd like to get a hold of me, get a hold of me on anything, and I will catch you dudes later. See ya, have fun, be safe, and everything that you do.